You are listening to the Rawsexpodcast. Love, relationships, dating, intimacy, and more. Now, here's your host, Dominique Marks.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go again. Of course, it's me, Dominique, your creator. And hey, I got some young guys with me. I know you ain't heard me talk about them. The young Gunnz, they out here. Finally got them on the couch. We finally starting something new with them when incorporated with Rawsex. Y'all saw them on the live. If y'all didn't, hey, go back some months ago. They gonna be regular stays on this podcast right here. I'm trying to have them on here on the regular. So we're gonna start out with my little bro, Kevin.
Yo, what's good?
He from the Shy. His brother, Jay.
Jay right here. Up there from Cleveland.
You not from here?
Nah, I'm not from here, bro.
You a Cleveland guy?
Cleveland.
Man, nobody want to go to Cleveland. You heard where Joakim Noah said about Cleveland?
He still played there, right?
He had to go there.
He was sorry and still got bread.
He had
Where at? In Cleveland.
No, Chicago. He had to go to Cleveland on visits, but he ain't like to go to Cleveland. He said, nope. Shoot, even LeBron just said he don't like to go to Cleveland. He said Memphis and Cleveland are two places he don't want to go to.
Hearing about wait, that was when he was talking about Brown, right? Same thing with Dylan Brooks. Let's not even get started.
Let's not get started.
But I'm glad to have y'all on here. Glad y'all took
Appreciate
that
you
time.
having us, brother.
Appreciate you having us.
So tonight's topic, outside. You know, different generations. You know, I got to come and see y'all outside in y'all element. You know what I'm saying? Got like a safari kind of like watching y'all out there. And what I can say is, it's different from when I was outside.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing that's the same. The music. Y'all play our music.
The whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where y'all music at?
Yeah.
Nah, that's the music to get the vibes going.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it get the people moving. You know what I mean?
But where y'all music at?
Man, it's not the vibe.
Yeah, I'm in the club. I'm in the club like, hold on, you about to make? Let me sit my old ass down and sip my drink.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah.
I said they playing my music.
Yeah.
And then y'all don't got. The only one spot y'all took me to had the dance floor. It seemed like it's really not a dance floor thing out there. It's like a whole rack of hookah and moving around.
It is nice hookah. That's really hookah drinks and chilling there.
Yeah. It's really just catching the vibe and just like you really got to set the dance floor for like whoever and you know what I mean, like who's around you and things like that. You just got to set the vibe.
See, I ain't used to that. But I watched y'all and watching y'all two maneuver around the club, I felt kind of nostalgic. I was like, dang, I remember me. But I remember
back then.
Yeah, back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
All the time, I'm trying to remember where were we? Where did we go?
Pazuka.
And in Chicago.
Right.
So I'm watching y'all flow through there. I'm like, oh yeah, the young guys. I say,
You're right. Those places aren't. They're not really situated for like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can be in the middle, but when it's crowded and whatever, it's not. It's not custom for dancing. Yeah. This man, he'll dance through a crowd.
Man, shit,
So,
I'll go.
that's the difference.
What they say? Take me through the. You feel me? I mean, I be going on.
He dancing on people's shoulders.
You feel me?
Ankles, everything.
But whole time, yeah, Pazuka is like cool or whatever. Like, you know, they got their little dance floor or whatever. And the way how y'all used to be back in the day, it's just y'all be posted on the wall. No. Y'all weren't posted on the wall?
Nah, that's a little bit before us.
Oh, okay.
He looked like he posted on the wall. I know.
That's a little bit before us. That they posted on. All they did was post on the wall.
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so take us back to your time, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, let's say we was in Pazuka. The dance floor would have been with and you know what? It might not even be y'all. It might be the women, cause the dance floor would have had the women would have been on the dance floor.
Yeah.
So when we come in the club, you know, you had the first couple of hours with first hour or two, everybody mingling, they moving around, but you know, you drinking, and you peeping the scene, saying what's going on. Then you look, it's 3-4 girls dancing right here, it's 3-4 girls dancing right here, 6-7 girls dancing right, and then you like, I like one of the, me and you, we gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in the middle with these girls right here.
Yeah.
You grab if you like one of the ones on the outside, you like, all right, I'm gonna maneuver in way and take her away. You hop on her and I hop on one of the friends.
Yeah.
Boop. And that's how you maneuver through the club like that. So you hopping from crew to crew, dancing on girl. It might be 2 girls.
Yeah.
All right. You see a girl you like, maybe I don't like the friend.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go. All right, I'm going to dance on the friend. You get the girl number, we slide off. Damn.
Yeah.
Gotta be the
You
wing.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. But whole time y'all was on that shit. As soon as Shorty go ahead and start dancing, you get behind her, she get the check. Like,
Oh yeah.
That
yeah,
check,
the check. The look back is crazy.
No. She don't know. See, she don't look back at you. The friend look at you.
Oh,
The friend look at you and she give her
The green light.
whatever movement
okay.
whatever code they got.
Yeah.
And then you get in that song and boom, you in it.
Okay.
And then that's how you. Matter of fact, most of all the youngins I knocked down for real, it was all mental fucking from the dance floor.
Yo,
it wasn't. It was never.
All time you
I might have said a couple of things like I might have said some nasty shit. You know, I got off the. Back then I did drink Kenny, so you know I'd be in there saying some wild shit. She already in the third song. She already, oh yeah, we out of here.
Yeah.
So by the third song, I'm gonna dip off.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna stay no more. If I'm gonna stay to 3 songs, we about to leave and go home.
Yeah.
I normally try to get the number within the second song, slide off, maneuver around.
You say your bread doing that.
Yeah.
Man, what?
And then me and one of my buddies, he like to get drunk and he can't see from here to the mic. Pause.
Oh damn.
He can't see, so I would have to give him. We had a code word from Monsters Inc. Mike Skolowski. So I tell him, Mike Skolowski, let him know that hey, this ain't the one.
Yeah.
I just walk by Mike Skolowski like what for real? Like that ain't the one you want to get in. Yeah, you gotta get up off of her, and we gotta get up. So it was mainly the dance floor. And like I just said, it might not be It might be that the women don't dance the way they twerk. You know, I saw some twerking when we went to Chicago, but I ain't see them dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is different. I ain't gonna lie, like it is different. Like it's not no type of like dance for real. And I'm the type to really like dance on the dance floor. Like I'll go ahead and get jiggy woo whatever. Like I'll step or whatever, but ain't nobody really stepping, especially not in Atlanta.
The thing is, break apart was it's the comfortability. So back when everybody was on the dance floor and dancing, you had not all eyes on you when you were out there. So it's cool. Like it doesn't even matter who's coming up and dance with. It don't matter what like nobody else is looking at you for real because everybody out there. But now if it's just you, now people feeling embarrassed. They feeling uncomfortable.
Facts,
really attention is on them. So even if you go somebody like Kev, he'll bring somebody out on the dance floor. Somebody that's vibing with him still be like nah sometimes because they don't want everybody looking at them. So it's just it's like everybody's not with it. So it makes them not do it.
See, I used to have the spotlight. Most of the time, the little club we went to, more than 9 times out of 10, the spotlight hit in the club when we was in there, it was on me. I was doing some wild shit. I might have a girl on my shoulders.
Damn. That boy had a hell of a life.
One time my boy walked by, one of my other homeboys walked by, and I just heard him, I already know that's fucking Dom freak ass. I had a girl on my lap with a girl on my face on the dance floor. I already knew it was you. Like, only nobody be wild to do some wild shit like this in the dance floor, but you. I was like, I said, all right, man. Hey, anything goes. I was like,
Kev really alike. That's how we be. We'll slide to another area in the same spot. Everybody start going crazy. We like Kev doing something over there. We'll run over there. This man got a chair in the middle of the floor, breaking down J1 type on the shorty, and it's like what?
Yeah, I done that.
Leave him alone 45 seconds.
Yeah, I done that. I did that in Korea.
Oh damn! See, you took it to a whole different country. Like God damn, like
I did that in our ship stopped in Korea, and I really don't even remember what happened for real. Got too lit. Next thing you know, I had people walking to me on them. And it plug my military tale show. Yeah. One of the first episodes, I tell them that, hey, I don't really like people. So nobody really knew who I was on the ship. Maybe like 15 people knew who I was, and that's because I hooped with them. Yeah. That was it. I really didn't mess with girls that was on the boat. I like my women to be civilian and outside. I ain't want no women on the boat.
Yeah.
But the one night we was in Korea, next thing you know, I got, hey, you didn't tell me you was like that. I'm like, hey, to him, I said, what happened last night? He said, you don't remember? He said, nigga, you put on a show. He said, nigga, hey, Trey Songz, nigga, they want to know your name, nigga. They want to know your name. I said, wait, so you had the girl on the floor slow? I was like, oh, shit. And so next thing you know, it was girls looking for me from the ship. Like, one of my homeboys was like, yo, whatchamacallit? She looking for you. I was like, who? It was this Red Jones.
Yeah.
I knew who she was. When he said, bro, I was like, oh, yeah. Tell me where she at. So the crazy thing is, we pulled into the next one. Girls wouldn't dance with me, and I said, I was like, I told them, I was like, why you wouldn't dance with me? It's like, oh nah, my nigga in the club. If what you did in Korea, we'd be fighting. He'd be mad. I said, damn, for real. I was like, dang. I said, I tried like messed it up there because they was staying. They was like, nah. And then they'd be like, hey, I got to get some Henny shots in before I dance with you because you on the hook. I said, oh man, all right, fine. Yeah. But yeah, and that was our lifestyle back then. Like I used to be in the club probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Any day.
Except for Sunday. Like I told him on Sundays, we used to just go ahead and throw a little barbecue at the house. Yeah. We used to get numbers, throw them in a bowl. Boop.
Pick one out.
Right.
Nah, we would call every number in the bowl and invite them over to the house.
That's smooth.
And hey, I might have 4 or 5 girl numbers that I bagged.
Yeah.
They at the house like, hold on. You talking to all of them? I'm like, look, hey, we just here for a good time.
We just here
for a good time. And then it's fake. Once you get all the girls, that's when you call the guys. You don't want to be in there with 30 niggas there and 2 girls. Like, oh, nah. Now she like looking at y'all like, oh, y'all trying to. What y'all trying to do? Nah, holla. We get the girls there first. Then call, hey, we got something popping in the house. We got like 10 girls. It's 5 of us here. Hey, come through. Blah, blah, blah.
See, that's the move right there.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I think phones might have messed y'all up too, because it's scrolling through the phone. It ain't, phones really just started when I was outside. Shoot, some clubs didn't even let you bring the phone in the club. Yeah. Like you had you had to write the number down or memorize it.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Was they letting you bring phones in the club? Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have no phone. When phones just started, they would tell you, hey, nah, you can't bring the phone in. So once you know you can't bring the phone in the club, that's it. Yeah, so you like, oh, all right.
I don't know though. Why would having a phone make a difference though?
Yeah.
Because their attention is not on what's going on out here. You think about it, you scrolling through. You scrolling through the phone. They on Instagram. They on Instagram. They on the dating app. They taking pictures. So they ain't into the vibe that y'all trying to create. They don't even be in the vibe.
Yeah, facts.
Sometimes they outside just to show people on social media they outside.
Yeah.
True. Show them where they at.
Yeah. I be hating that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand that shit. Like. Having the shorty just to go ahead and show like, oh yeah, we over here. Woo. I'm like, man, like, don't have me in your story. Don't have me in your shit. Like, nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, I think that, and then you got your dating app. So
they
might be at the jump on the dating app. You got niggas trying to holler around. Matter of fact, before I came here, I was at Outback watching the game, having a drink. An old nigga, he probably in his 80s. He bagged the older woman at the bar.
Oh, word?
Yeah. He was like, hey, make sure you call me. Da-da-da. Hey, he was like, I'm single. You single? I'm here. I said, oh, man, kicking game. I said, all right, OG. He kicking
old school is different.
And he said, hey, and she was like, yeah. He said, what you doing? He was like, what you doing for dinner? She was like, I don't know. Probably just have dinner. He's like, well, look, if you decide not to have dinner here, hit my line. I got you. I said, he said, Young Buck, what you drinking over there? I'm like, oh, I'm drinking Terramana. And blah, blah. He said, oh, I got Young Buck's drink too. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, OG, hey, I ain't mad at you. I take that drink. Hey, I said, bet. But, I don't know how bar life, bar hop, what y'all?
The bar hop?
Man, I guess it depends. It depends on the type of person you are, because you know they got the bars in Atlanta, right? You got the strips. Same way down in Miami. Same way, you always got a strip somewhere where you just got hella bars holding the walls and whatever. You go to kick it. Hey, I don't know. I'm not that. I don't like that type of crowd. Type of energy. It's way too packed. You know, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. Man, everything mad high in there. Like pricing, music stupid loud. You can't even have a conversation. Like not even low key. So I like it a little bit more chill. That's why we go to lounges and stuff instead. Yeah. So we can go ahead and sit down. If we want some hookah, have some hookah. You still get the same drinks. Still got the space. Music not too loud. I can go have a conversation if I want to. Yeah. Chop it up. It's just I don't know. It's just a different vibe.
Yeah. It is a whole different vibe. Like dealing with the whole bars and everything like that. Like we more like lounges. We chill on the little couch that they be having and everything. Like we more on the lounges and things like that. It's more of a chill vibe than the club where it's like too interactive with everybody just bumping in together. That shit give me anxiety. I ain't gonna hold you. So I don't really fuck with it.
But you be drunk, so how you got anxiety drunk?
Shit, man, I be freaking out. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I be off that handball and I have too many people around me, and I be like, yeah, I can't fuck with it. I be thinking like I'm in Chicago.
You be ready to fight?
Yeah, whole time. Like I be thinking like somebody gonna like get me or like try to get my wallet or anything like that. I'm always touching my pockets, checking my boy, making sure he good, I'm good. Ooh, like it be a whole bunch of things that be going through in my head.
It's a whole different change of pace, though.
Yeah.
The lounges and dive bars, though. Because I know in dive bars, when you go into the strips, the motherfuckers, everything work fast, though. Mm-hmm. So when you out there, you see somebody outside, whole time you chop it up real quick. Nah, I'm not going to be here. You go ahead, get the number, find out where they're going to be at next or whatever. Yeah, and move on. Now, there's other places now, it's like you got to put in more work, more effort, whatever, just to even see.
See what the fuck.
But I know the dive bars, it'd be cool. You just hit somebody later on. Which one?
Yeah.
I never really bar hopped for real. I think the only time I might have bar hopped was maybe Fleet Week down Miami. Yeah. And I didn't even drink then. Yeah. When I first was in there, I didn't drink. So it was giving us free drinks because it was Fleet Week. Yeah. One of my homies was like, hey, I got your drinks. I was like, I passed it to him. Yeah. I used to party without the drinks. So I was like, hey, I'm still going to party. I'm still going to dance. I'm going to do my 1-2, bop, bop, bop. Yeah. And that's how I maneuvered. It wasn't until really when my ship went to England when I decided we was out to sea for like a month and some change, and it was like when we pulled in, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and drink. They was like, what? They was like, hold on, you gonna drink? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drink. They was like, man, shut up, you ain't about that. I said, nah, I'm gonna drink.
Yeah. How was that out in England though?
Huh?
How was that out in England though? So nightlife overseas is different. I know I've been to a few different countries. But I've only kicked it a couple times, like done the nightlife thing. Like out of Germany, it was crazy. That was cool. But other than that, I never really like experienced it. When I went traveling, I would go get B&Bs and I go do like sightseeing and stuff. Like when I went to Switzerland, we stayed on the water. I went to the chateau in Austria, paragliding in Switzerland, just doing random things like that. But we weren't trying to do the nightlife, kicking it like that. But I feel like I missed out on it because I was trying to go to Zurich one time. Everybody was tired. So Zurich had a tight nightlife, what I was hearing. Just didn't get to see it.
Oh, yeah. That's all we did was nightlife in the Navy. Whenever you pull in port, it was all nightlife. You know, during the day, you go out, do whatever you going to do, go shopping, blah, blah, blah. But then right around, it seemed like around 3 or 4 o'clock, everybody looking at their clock like, hey, yo, it's time to go get lit. It's time to go get lit. So if I would actually put England as my favorite spot that we stopped in. Yeah. It was wild. Yeah. From 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock, it was wild. We was drinking, dancing, partying, getting tore up. Oh, word. And then one night, the first night, my buddy found a secret club. Yeah. It was like it was one club. I said, we right here. It's a club right here. You over here partying. He just disappeared. I didn't see him the rest of the night. The next day, I'm talking to him, I'm like, yo, where you slide off to last night? He said, oh, if you go and y'all military people know you can't tell the secrets when you find a spot, because once you find one spot and you tell somebody, everybody gonna be there. So he's like, hey, I'm only telling you. I was like, all right. It was a spot in the club, nobody knew it. It went down the stairs, and on the other side, there was another club that nobody knew about. Yeah. All they played was R&B.
Oh, word.
All R&B.
And I'd have been dancing.
And I was
through
like,
that
what? He said, yo, they was playing Michael Jackson shit I ain't never heard before. They love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They play some Michael Jackson shit I ain't never, still to this day, they play some Usher shit I ain't never heard.
Some unreleased type
some shit I ain't never heard over here. But but they was playing that shit. Hey, that side of the club was lit.
Yeah.
I'm saving that. I think I might have said that story on here, but I definitely want to have my buddy come up and talk about it on Military Tales. But me and him, we like in a lounge spot like this, and we had 8 women around us.
Oh, word.
And they was in that joint like, y'all sailors. And we was like, yeah. Next thing you know, I got a girl sucking my ear, another girl sucking my finger like it's and another girl grabbing my shit. And I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? And I look over at him and say, it's going down.
They gotta carry his ass out of there.
Now, we was young sailors, so we ain't know no better. We had curfew. So we had to be back at the ship at 1. To this day, I said, man, we should just beat each other up and just say we got jumped.
Yeah,
like thinking about it, hindsight, you be like, yo, we should have said we got robbed and jumped out there. Because they was asking us, where y'all room at? We was like, yeah, we got a room. But I'm looking at the time like, yo,
it's not about to go.
We right at the end where we got to get back to, like, we had to run back to our Liberty boat so we can go to the ships. I'm like, yo. But the next time we pulled out on cruise, I was like, hey, we ain't signing out. Because I was like, we was in intel. I was like, yo, they ain't even looking for us. He was like, I said, they only look for us if we sign out. If we don't sign out, they ain't gonna look for us. They ain't even gonna care. So the next 2 ports, when we went back out, after like 2 years later, we went back out to sea, we ain't signed out all the way until a fight broke out, and then we had to sign out in the next port. But other than that, but England was my favorite port, and then Singapore was my favorite port.
Singapore sound like it was
they very nice in Singapore. Yeah, it was nice. So. You know, it's different in Singapore. You know, you can't spit on the street.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't, they don't want you chewing gum.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. My mugs was scared to go to Singapore. They showed us a video before we pulled into Singapore of a kid getting caned.
Damn.
You know what cane is, right? It's like this big-ass bamboo stick that they hit you with.
Word.
Yeah, they showed us we had right before we left for Singapore, we had a brawl in Korea. We had a brawl. Motherfuckers knocked out the police, Korea police. They had the dogs in the water, in the firefight, all in there to get mamas up out of there. A big ass fight broke out, and we didn't think we was gonna pull into Singapore. Yeah. I was like, we still gonna pull into? Like, we ain't hear no word. We was like, we pulling to Singapore? Nah, we ain't know. They come over to jump like, we gonna pull in Singapore. We was pulling in Singapore like 3-4 days later. So it's not like you got 2 weeks for the repercussions. You got 2-3 days to decide what we about to do. So they came over to jump. Well, our curfew was 1 a.m. They moved our curfew back to 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Between rank. Like E1 through E4, you got to be back on the boat 10 p.m. Maybe it might have been 9 p.m. Shit was fast. It was over. It was like, you went from 1 a.m. to 9 p.m. They wasn't giving no overnight for E1 through E4. That shit was done. But it was like, damn. So right before then, they showed us a video. We looking at the video, we like, what the fuck is going on? You all you see is a dude right here and a dude on it, and you hear, psh. Got another guy, psh. You're like, oh shit, okay. Then they zoom in. When they zoomed in, you saw the dude ass, you saw the meat paws hanging out his ass flapped open. It was about 10 lashes they hit that mama with. Damn. Mama was walking around Singapore like this. Matter of fact, my boy, he was about to throw up in the cab ride. I was like, you better hold that shit, nigga. We ain't getting cane. We ain't getting cane, nigga. Hold that fucking. And we made it out the cab ride. He threw up in the bush, and then we walked back into the boat. But in Singapore, but Singapore clean. They say like you could drop a burger on the ground, pick it up, and eat it in the middle of the street.
I want to see something like that.
Yeah. When I was leaving there, now I'm leaving there. What was this? 06. They supposed to be opening up some club. That shit might be closed now. But I wish my mind was on traveling when I first got out because I would have went right back. Yeah. Like, cause they was like, we opened up the cab drive. Like, we opened up the 7th floor, the 7th this club, 7 floors. It's gonna be this. And you're like, for real? We gotta come back here. Like, but yeah, that's way back then. So yeah, it was definitely different partying overseas, and it was it wasn't no. You ain't had to be guarded somewhat for real.
Yeah.
Like first of all, you in there deep as hell. So we in there. Even if it's just us that's in here, but down the next bar down, it's probably about 40 of us over there. So you ain't really got. And then they not even on that type of energy. They just trying to have a good time.
Facts,
they just trying to have a good time. I'm like, oh yeah. Back then when they somewhat loved Americans. Oh yeah. Oh blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah. Okay. Shoot, we was getting drinks bought. Oh yeah. In England, we had the women sailors from the UK. They bought 3 rounds of drinks for us. They was partying with us.
Yeah.
Oh, we drinking with y'all. Well,
it's always love.
And really, that was one of the times where I got to see an old nigga hate on me. That's why when I wanted to be old. When I got older, I was like, I ain't gonna hate on young niggas. I said, I've been hated on by old niggas about 4 or 5 times. Like one of the first times I really went out, an old nigga hated on me. What you gonna do with that young boy? He saying it right to my face. I'm just sitting there laughing because she was still choosing right in front of him.
Oh God, yeah.
She was an older woman. She was probably in her late 30s or something.
Yeah.
Down in AS. We was in one of the bars down there on Pensacola. A nice little strip they had in Pensacola with the bars on the beach or whatever. I'm in there, and it's funny because she wanted to bring me upstairs. So I couldn't go upstairs because I was too young. I said, nah, I can't go upstairs. I'm too young. She was like, oh, all right, I stay down here with you. Oh, nigga, nah, you come up here with me. Leave that young boy alone. He too young. He ain't going to know what to do with you. I'm like, I just laughed at him. He was trying to pull her. She pulled away, still came on. I said, hey, that was one of the first times I had an old nigga hate on me. I was like, damn. I said, damn.
For real, yeah.
I'm like, cool. And it happened a couple more times. I said, man, these old niggas be hating.
Like a motherfucker, yeah.
I said, dang.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my experience being out. I haven't really I don't go out now for real. I only came out just to celebrate you supposed to be leaving for real.
Yeah.
That shit ain't happen.
I only pulled up there like, and I can go out. I just it's just peaceful and out. I got a newborn now, so I like to be in the house with him. I like to try to put my hands on him more than.
Man, you little man, adorable man.
Adorable as fuck.
One of them cutest babies I've seen for real. I'm quick to call a baby ugly too.
Yo.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, cause not all kids are created equally.
Hey, I had to not say that the whole time she was pregnant. I'm pregnant, right?
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. I said, shoot, my track right. I'm 3 for 3, so
yeah.
So I don't know all 3 of mine. They all look the same. I said, so I'm not in fear. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna jinx it. He might be the one that come. I'm like, I'm like, hey, let me get a DNA test. This ain't nothing.
For sure, man. For sure. That was cool coming to the crib and seeing everybody, everything. That was a good little time.
Good little time.
You got the flame in your people.
Man, crazy.
I heard them little boys feeling.
Yeah, they want to stop. They kept going. We told them to chill.
Hey, he came the next day with jokes. I told him.
I told him. I said, bring that shit right there.
I said it's too late, but they not here.
Nah, they went home right
It's like you can't do that shit.
He took the pen out. I told the young boy. I said, chill. I said, y'all don't want this.
Y'all don't.
It was like I'm new here. I don't even know y'all.
Yeah.
But y'all.
We'll keep
chill,
going
I
with the shit.
Can go and man, once it started.
It's crazy because once he get hyped up, then I get hyped up, and it's like, it's
I be
bad.
chill. I be chill for the most part for the longest. And then your peoples kept going.
Yeah. Once they keep going, it's over with after that.
Yeah, overseas kicking it like that. Never really did in Thailand a little bit. Thailand was cool.
Thailand was cool.
They be on that where they in the club they trying to pay for your stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Korea was the place where I was offered shrimp, beer, and boom boom.
Damn, all on one plate.
Right at the bar spot, it was like, oh, come here, shrimp, beer, boom boom. I was like, what? Beer? I was like, shrimp. I said, hold on. I said, hold on. What you say again? Shrimp, beer, boom boom. I said, boom. Yeah, boom, boom. I said, hey, yo,
tryna take you to
that's
the boom,
on
boom
the
room.
menu.
Yeah, oh,
I said,
God.
what the hell?
Yeah.
How the hell did that get? I said, I
That shit
never
get
heard. I said, they put.
crazy.
I said, that's on the menu. I said, that's crazy
Yeah,
as
it's
hell.
crazy as
But
fuck.
that was on the menu.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I never heard it since then. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
It
over
is
there,
different, yeah. It is different.
Puerto Rico is cool.
Oh, yeah,
Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rico.
definitely was.
Puerto Rico, nice.
Yeah. Ooh, I love Puerto Rico. Yeah.
It's just expensive as hell in Puerto Rico. That's all.
I didn't feel like it when I went, but that
It's
was
just expensive as
wasn't that
hell.
long.
If you compare between them two and DR,
We ain't gone to
there's a big
DR
difference.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
We
even,
supposed to go.
and I ain't gonna even say like food is the food, whatever, blah blah blah. But
Hold on, no,
like
we can't just like subject
Nah, this is
food.
big bag.
Like, hell yeah, my
can't-
bag
you
just.
I'm talking
grew.
about the
Like,
money
you
you
talk-
spend on the food.
Oh,
and I'm talking
okay,
about
okay,
like
okay,
you can book. I took a book a trip to DR right now next month for $1,000.
bad cheap. Yeah.
You ain't about to book that same trip for PR.
yeah. Man, you don't think?
Nah, but that was back in 2019. Though.
Yeah, it was.
Nah,
It
you
was.
ain't doing.
That was back in 2019.
You might.
Y'all was lit.
We got
y'all
this next
was
trip.
right.
We got this next trip. We're going to Colombia.
Yeah, I'm going to
I just
Colombia
like
in
Colombia.
3 weeks.
I got to book that at the end of June.
I'm going to Colombia the 14th.
What part?
Cartagena.
I was looking at Cartagena, but
Yeah, Cartagena got
ended
the
up doing Medellin.
Cartagena got the beach.
Yeah.
Medellin don't got the beach.
I know Medellin's supposed to be better for nightlife though, but it's not far, and the flights are mad cheap. I looked it up; it's like $20 to get from there. So I was like, I'm there for a week.
Oh yeah. I don't really like to be nowhere a week. I like to be 3-4 nights out.
I feel that I'm really 5 days. 5 days is really what I need. I feel like when I'm going somewhere new, to kind of experience and explore, because I'm big on having like at least one chill day.
Oh yeah.
So I'm cool. I can get up late. I don't feel like I'm wasting no time or money or whatever effort or nothing. I can get up when I want, go get whatever I want. Just have that day not plan nothing and just do whatever. So with 5 days, I feel like I can go ahead and look up and do everything that I want, and then still be able to relax and chill.
I normally hit them with get there Thursday morning, wild out Thursday, wild out Friday, sleep in Saturday.
You ready to go?
That's it.
I got you.
Might leave on Sunday late afternoon. Come back, take the day off had a day off on Monday too, just to recharge. Woo.
Yeah.
Bam, that's the trip.
Yeah. Man. So I got a question. When it comes to like dating in the past and dating now, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all always get hit with like, what are we doing? What are we? And are we dating or like relationship and all that stuff? Because it's like, man, that fucking question come
Like,
second conversation now.
Yeah, like
Always
it's
seem like,
crazy.
what we doing? What are we?
That's always
Are we?
that's always a question. That's always a question. I don't think that question gonna be there for forever. Especially when they see you as being different from whoever else they dating. That's really about what it is.
Yeah.
When they see something in you that they haven't seen in nobody else, they get to that question fast. Like, you be like, she might tell you a story about Bama before you, and you like, you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be sweet here. Soon as she kicking it with you, she like, she ain't that same person. She's like, you think about marriage before? Hold on, you was with that nigga for 3 years and ain't even talk about marriage.
Facts.
You with me for 2 weeks and you already thinking about wedding house. I'm like, yo.
Shit be crazy.
And in the beginning, I said, be like, yo, what the hell is going on? And I realized, I was like, oh shit, it's just me. Hey, and Jay-Z got a line. Hey, it's not that many of us out here. So when they see you, hey, less is few.
Yeah.
They looking at you with something different. They're like, oh yeah. Oh, he got his stuff together. Oh, he all right looking. Oh, boy. And he put my head in the pillow, right? Oh, yeah.
Take us through there.
I'm trying to lock him down. Oh, all right. Boop. So, yeah, it's having changed.
It's just maddening a little bit to me though, because it's like it's like you can't even get into a comfortable space or like where you. So my big thing, I'm big when it comes to like dating and talking and all that. I'm big on dating first, not relationship. Like we date, we going on dates, we kicking it. I'm seeing if I mess with you for real. I'm seeing if you mess with me, because it be times where you can meet up with somebody twice and it's cool. Third time, you're like, damn, this person mad annoying. or like I just seen some of the things that they irk my pet peeves. So I'm like I said, I'm very big on dating first, but then it's like they don't even want to do that. The conversation that I've been having or I talk to, they're like confused. They're like, oh, you dating? Oh, you trying to avoid a relationship or you scared of commitment or anything? I'm like, nah, that's not the case at all. I'm just seeing if I like you.
That's
I
all
don't even
it
know if I
is.
like you yet, for real.
Yeah.
It's like, you should be the same way with me.
So was y'all was jumping into relationships like that back in then? No. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with you. Ooh, like
Kevin, me and you
Come
talk.
on,
Me and you
man.
talk on
Come
the phone
on,
every
man.
day, Kevin. You already know my line. We
not together.
We
Yeah,
are
you
not
right, you
together.
right,
I
you
read
right,
through
you
we
right.
not together for years. For a year. And I made sure I kept it like that. Like I, I had chicks that would be met in their feelings like, damn, so we've been talking and dating and fucking for 2-3 years. You don't see no relationship? I'm like,
Nah.
I'm not in that I'm not in that space to date.
It's a minute to wait to ask.
You feel me? Like damn.
But I'm like, I'm like, you getting everything, you just don't have a relationship with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you getting dates, you getting treated properly, you getting respect. You ain't seen no wild shit popping off. Hey, but I'm just not putting no title on where I'm at right now. Hey, I just and then I was in the Navy, so I definitely was like, hey, I could get orders and be out of here tomorrow. So I used that. I used that one. I used that one all the way to about 2015. I was like, hey, any day they can tell me I got to get on the boat and go somewhere. I was even in the Navy though, boy. I was still using it.
He knew how to play his cards right the whole time.
But then you had some women don't care about the cards. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna tell you, hey, I want a relationship. I'm like, hey, well then I ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them know you ain't for them, and let them keep it moving. Because then it's gonna be some women that's cool with that. I mean, really, I think a lot of women in y'all age bracket don't be wanting relationships no more.
Shit.
That's not the case.
Never, for real. They be one.
Maybe with some. I guess it depends on where you be at.
Yeah.
Where you meet them at, who you meeting.
Yeah. But like I said, when they see it, they trying to put their claws into it, and that's all that is, and that be on both sides. Sometimes you might see a woman that's different from all the other women you wanted, and you be like, oh, hold on, let me not let this one go. I ain't gonna play with her like I play with these other ones. Yeah. You know who to play with and who not to play with.
Yeah.
And you might be one of the ones they see that they don't want to play with. Like, oh nah, I ain't gonna play with him. So you just go ahead. You either string her along or you go ahead and cut her off. Like, nah. But yeah, I should string him along. Get along. But my string along game was, hey, I might talk to you Monday, might talk to you next Monday.
Yeah, so
I might fuck you. I might fuck you on Tuesday. I might fuck you next weekend.
Yeah,
like I ain't trying. I ain't trying to give you relationship dick, relationship conversation, relationship. Because once you start giving them where it's a comfortable I'm talking to you every day, I'm FaceTiming you every day. Now they feel like consistent. Oh, this is what's gonna be like being with him. Yeah. And we not together. So now once you show them something outside of that regular thing, they could be like, oh yeah, what happened to how you was on day one, day two? Like, oh nah, I wasn't. Oh nah, but that's what you was giving me. Yeah. So now they stuck on that. Nah, I used to just be erratic. Woo, 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 woo. Like, oh, they couldn't keep up with it. But at the same time, I always stated with, hey, you got the respect. Whenever you call me, you need something, I'm there. Hey, you can call over your tire blew. I could be out doing whatever I'm doing. My tire blew. I pulled up, didn't I? Yeah, you did. All right. When you said you needed this and your baby father was bullshitting on sending the bread for you to do this, I came through, gave you the bread, kept it pushing. Yeah, you did do that. All right, then what's your issue? Just that I'm not your man.
That's all right.
I'm not.
Say 450 for it.
You want a title. I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you everything but a title.
Why is that so important nowadays? Like having that title.
He said it's been like that.
Like
everybody always wanted the title. And you know what's crazy? The more I hear of it, a lot while I'm saying like you see where it's men that's starting to want the title more. You see it on where you be seeing women talking about men tripping about wanting the title.
Not the niggas I hang out with.
Shit.
Yeah, y'all remind me of my younger years watching y'all outside. I was watching y'all. I was like, oh yeah.
Like you when I grew up.
I told him when I talked to him on Monday. I said, yeah, I felt real nostalgic watching y'all.
Yeah,
You
man.
about to shed a tear.
Yeah, felt like a proud dad that finally made it. Like, oh yeah, this how. Oh yeah.
I used to be.
Let me sip my drink.
Yeah.
Them boys good. Them boys good. That's how I was like, them boys good. They partying, they having a good time. I said, oh yeah, that's what's up right there. Let me get my ass home in the bed with my baby. Yeah, that's how I was like, but it's always been like that. And it's probably never. It's looking. If y'all say it's still like, I think the change is going to be probably even the generation after y'all.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching my daughter and her friends, the girls. They be moving like the niggas.
Yeah, that's how it is now.
And and the boys be moving like how the girls was. Like the boys be wanting a relationship, and the little girls, 16, 17, got the roster.
Yeah, facts.
I hear them.
But
I heard her
like,
friends like, yeah, you know,
but it's like
my
generations.
roster.
It's like generations been passed down to generations. You see how like your uncle move, your dad move. You know what I mean? Like you see how they move, and then the girls is really catching on. So now they moving like that. You hear it in music nowadays, and you hear it in the social media of how they want to move, and like the Cardi B's or the Glorrillas and all that shit like that. Like that's mostly on what it is.
I don't know, man.
You don't know.
I don't know, but it's gonna be trouble. I know it's gonna be trouble. And then you also got to think of the sexual thing of where they also have the dating thing where they want to be them, they, and all that other stuff. So
man, that shit's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna digress.
Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I think their dating thing going to be a whole lot more fluid than how dating was, especially for me. I don't know how it is for y'all. and we have to deal with it from there.
Yeah.
So, hey, let's get to my baby mama chronicles. This is an old story. This is probably about how old was my kid? My kid was probably like 5 then. And I really didn't trust my baby mother too much, but she asked me one night, can she use my car? She's like, me and my girl, we gonna go here, blah, blah, blah. So they slide out, they leave. And I'm like, she leave. I'm like, all right, man. She don't come back until like 6 in the morning. Cool. Come in. I go outside to my car to go leave. My car stripped apart. She was in there looking through everything. She found my spare phone.
Fuck.
So she come in there like, yeah, you got like 5 bitches. I say, oh, this what y'all was out doing? I was out going trying to find everything through the phone.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you got this chick over here. I was like, oh, look. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I go to pack my stuff up. I go, look, she done slashed 2 of my tires. Right? So I can't even leave. So when I go back, oh, you thought she was going to leave to go be with them? I was like, no, I didn't think I was about to leave the state.
Yeah.
Now, hey, I was wrong, but hey, I had the phone hidden, so it wouldn't be a problem. I wasn't trying to be like Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I don't know why he only had one phone, but back then when I was outside, I used to have 2 phones.
Yeah.
I always kept a spare phone when I was outside, especially if I had something going on at the house.
Yeah.
I ain't want to be at home and then like, oh shit, I don't want to ignore it. You don't got this number, so that phone is tucked away in the car. Oop, hey, I don't got to worry about hearing the phone go off.
Yeah.
Man, that was back in the days when you ain't had no lock or nothing. Huh? Nah. Different type.
Yeah, that shit, I had the stash in the wheelbarrow. Under my little thing in the trunk in the wheel jump. It was in there.
You gotta give her some kudos though.
Yeah, bro. The
Gotta give
fact
her
that
some
she
props
just
for
like
that.
stripped for
gadget.
real.
Went through that motherfucker.
Yeah, they stripped that motherfucker apart for real. To find that motherfucker phone.
That shit crazy.
That's AI detective right
Man.
Oh, I wish she would have put that much together getting a job.
Shit, that shit crazy.
If she would have put that much effort in getting a job.
She found all of them.
I think that's the most similar thing like for women in period. They are detective. They look up on social media. They look, especially nowadays, like this shit crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they quick to go through some shit. They quick to
Yeah.
find what they trying to find. They not finding what they should find.
Nah.
Oh no,
Peace.
they gonna nah.
Find some peace. Find out why your friend ain't pay you that money back.
You
still
feel me?
cool
Like,
with her.
yeah. Like,
Find that shit, man. Why you still cool with her? She hating on you. She wear black to your wedding.
Right.
That's the best you known her 10 years.
Oh,
Watch out, man. Find something else to play with.
yeah.
But yeah, I definitely thank y'all for coming through today.
yeah,
I
for
definitely
sure.
want to have y'all more. I want to get us in here a whole lot more to turn it
Yeah.
up for real. You know, this is just the first episodes we had together. We get the chemistry together. We definitely want to get it rocking. So, you know,
Yeah.
definitely. But thank y'all for your time,
yeah,
for
for
real.
sure.
Appreciate
you
that,
know what I'm saying? But
Appreciate you having us.
make sure y'all check out Military Tales, my new podcast. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Support is free is my slogan.
Yeah.
Support is free. All you got to do is 1 second, hit the like button.
Yeah.
Hey, that's it. You don't know who the episode gonna reach. It costs you nothing to hit a button.
Costs nothing.
That's
Nothing
it.
to hit a button.
It costs you
Real.
nothing. So
Old
appreciate
schools
y'all.
always got something wrong with.
Hey,
It costs
that's it.
nothing to hit a button.
It does.
It's always a treat when two pimps meet.
But I thank y'all. But magnify the blessings over the disappointments, and we out.
Yeah.
You are listening to the Rawsexpodcast. Love, relationships, dating, intimacy, and more.